gentleman is exactly correct. In Texas, the border is important to us. Mr. Speaker, it's absolutely no secret that the Biden administration has purposefully and willfully destroyed over 100 years of immigration policy, resulting in 8 million plus illegal crossings since Joe Biden took office. Mr. Speaker, I've been visiting the Texas border since my time in the Texas State House back in 2009. I was vice chair of the Border Committee my second term there. I got back from the border earlier this month, and I'm heading back to the border soon. What we are witnessing now is the worst I have ever seen it. The worst that the Border Patrol agents and the Texas law enforcement officers have ever seen it. They told us that in person. Mr. Speaker, Joe Biden is responsible for creating the policies that are encouraging illegal immigration, and he will not work in good faith with Republicans to fix the problem he created. Mr. Speaker, we passed a border bill, H.R. 2, strong legislation to secure Americans' border. We passed that over 6 months ago. Just in the Border Patrol's Del Rio sector, we are seeing folks come across from countries like Iraq, Iran, Saudi Arabia, Syria, and China, just to name a few, and over 300 documented cases of smuggling since October. How many terrorists in 9/11 took down the Trade Center? 19. Now, we can identify a whole lot more terrorists coming in. 300 documented cases of smuggling, as I said, since October. The weekly revenue for illicit human smuggling exceeds, let this sink in, $30 million a week. That's $120 million a month. In the Del Rio sector alone, Mr. Speaker, these are the people that Joe Biden is encouraging and letting and enticing to come into our communities. We don't even know their background. And so I can't say with confidence that we trust the Biden administration to perform due process, as he calls it, in processing illegal aliens before releasing them into our communities, into our states, and into our nation. This administration has a deliberate strategy to keep the border open and continue the chaos. But Texas has had enough. Americans have had enough. Republicans are united to do whatever it takes to secure our southern border. It's so simple, Mr. Speaker. All that the Biden administration needs to do to deter illegals and stop this crisis is actually enforce laws already on the book. Fortunately, it's become painfully clear that President Biden prefers instead for 8 million or more illegal aliens to resettle in all 50 states and play a cynically partisan role in the future of American life by trying to make Democrats a permanent majority, or so they think. They refuse to acknowledge what we understand so clearly, Mr. Speaker, simply that Americans of all stripes, all walks, all persuasions want a secure border. These 4 things: end, catch, and release, Mr. President; build the wall, Mr. President; cease abuse of parole authority; reinstate, remain in Mexico, Mr. President. Those 4 things. It's just that simple. Secure the border, President Joe Biden.